Okay, Michael, I need to tell you, I'm not a mechanic. Are we fixing a car? What are we doing today?
Well, I have a recording of me fixing a car because doing a live video or live HoloLens demo of it can be kind of tricky. But yes, I have a demonstration of me using a HoloLens to fix a car.
Excellent.
I I know enough to be dangerous, but sometimes I need a little bit of help. So the demo I have here is me reaching out for help to get remote assistance to finish fixing my car.
Oh, that's awesome. So let's bring that video and we can watch it. I'm assuming you will pause at some point to explain a few things.
Exactly. Because I realize this is going
Wonderful.
to be an intro to HoloLens for some people. So I want to explain some of the holographicness of it and why it's important.
Okay, let's do it.
Fantastic. Thank you. So I just wanted to pause here real quick to show, just to start off with, the HoloLens is completely holographic, hands-free in the sense I don't need a keyboard or a mouse. And the start menu is right on my wrist. I have a little start menu. And when I launched Remote Assist, you'll see right here all these cool little polygons or triangles. They're graphing or mapping out the environment. I already have my tire off. I'm already in trouble. So this is where I'm calling my friend for help.
Okay.
And then just real quick, the Dynamics Remote Assist app that I'm using right here is pretty much like a glorified Teams meeting. So the contacts I see here are built into the Microsoft 365 world. So these are just contacts I've already communicated with over Teams, which is why they're up here and up front.
Okay, that's cool. Really look like you're clicking the button.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim, how you doing?
Hey, Michael, how are you?
And so on the one half of the screen, that is my coworker, Kimmy. Just like a Teams meeting, she is on half the screen. My proper view is on the other side, where you can see part of my car and the floating interface to see her. So it's a nice video feed on both sides.
Cool.
Doing all right. I'm working on my car, and I could use a second opinion on my brake pads. Do you have a moment you could help me?
Of course.
All right. Give me a second here. Let me finish taking off my caliper. I think I'm at the spot now in my brake life where I think I need new brake pads. But I could just use a second opinion.
Not a problem.
All right. All right. Can you see them okay here?
I can.
I'm kind of thinking I do need brakes. They look kind of thin.
They are. I would say that you need new brake pads.
So right here, this is the spot where I'm most comfortable with. I've replaced my brakes before, but what I'm horrible at remembering are torque specs. So if anyone in the mechanic world doesn't know, torque specs, you can't just tighten up nuts and bolts as hard as possible. You got to at least put them to the right spec. And that's where Kim is going to help me out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any with me. I'll have to go to the store and buy some. I'm going to throw my caliper back on. Can you look up the torque specs for me, or the caliper bolts? I don't remember what I need to set that to.
Absolutely. Okay, I found them. Let me send you a screenshot in our chat.
Awesome. Thank you.
Now, the HoloLens is a device that does sit on your head. So you do see it moving around a lot. And that's just me moving around. I'm a very animated person, and I just move a lot naturally. So I'm trying to slow down my head movements as I go through this.
So like the first interface, I have the Teams meeting, but it's not Teams. The assistance, like it is pinned somewhere, so it stays. So it's not always in front of you. Like you could say stay there, and so you're free.
Exactly. And so in a moment, I'm going to look back to where Kimmy is, and you'll see her as well as the image she's about to attach for me.
Ah, I see it pulling up now.
That's
All
cool.
right.
And so
Let me just move this out of the way a little bit.
just as I say,
No
I can move it around and pin it to wherever I need it to be.
Okay, brake pads, brake pads. Where are the torque specs on it, though?
Let me highlight that for you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I am so blind. I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, 19 foot-pounds. Okay, give me just a second here. Let me get these bolts done and get my wheel back on, just in case I need anything else. Bear with me here.
And thankfully, I do have the proper tools to safely reassemble my car.
yeah.
Got my torque wrench here. Looks like it's already set to the right amount. Sorry for all the noise. Not a lot of room to work with here.
Is there some
Let me try from
tracking?
the other side.
Because I see dots and lines.
Yeah, so that is following my fingers.
Oh man, I should have done it from this way to begin
Okay,
with.
the interface is tracking your fingers.
Exactly, because
Okay.
you can use your fingers to remotely
19
move
pounds.
stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get the bottom one finished.
And there is some basic eye tracking as well.
Yeah, probably, right?
Mm-hmm. So in some interfaces, you can look at what you want and say it, and it will voice
And of
activate
course-
what you're doing.
Perfect. Okay. Let me just quickly check see if I have the torque specs for my wheels real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
So I'll move the brake specs out of the way, and in fact, close it because I no longer need it. And built in, I already had the specs for my wheels, so I'm going to pull that up myself.
Wheels. Oh, yeah, of course, there it is. Well, now I know for next time to have my brake specs with me the next time I do this. Oh man, you're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time today.
No problem. Good luck on your car.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to need it. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And so what's nice is that the interface feels like you have to physically interact with it. So I do have to go out and touch the buttons and move stuff around. So it's really a hands-on kind of experience.
I really love it. I'm just curious to see what's the chat as, so let's go join us. Join
Fantastic.
them.
Sounds good.